Hello and welcome to Movies with My Dad, the podcast where I, film critic Tina Kakadelis, take my dad Stratus to the movies. This week we saw The Devil Wears Prada 2, directed by David Frankel, starring Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway. Join us on the spoiler-filled car ride home.
Okay. What's special?
It's recording.
What's recording?
This. What's the Hungry Cowgirl?
It's a restaurant? I think I looked at it for Anna. Yeah.
Hungry Cowgirl Cocina.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, start driving. What are you waiting for?
I don't know.
Get me home.
I'm
Get me
feeling
out
melancholy after that, Tina.
Melancholic, I think you would say.
Can I be melancholy?
Oh.
Melancholy maki? No.
I'll wait till I get an out of context text from my mother. She does that. Does she do that to you, or does she just do it to me?
What's that?
Where she'll just answer a question that one of us poses in this podcast, 5 days out, couple days after we've posted it, and I'm like, "What is this? What is this in reference
that for you.
Well, can't wait to find out if it should be melancholy or melancholic.
Oh, okay, Tina.
In a week's time.
Where do you? I guess we need to say what this is.
What did we see?
Oh, it's just a number 2.
Yeah.
The Devil Wears Prada, number 2.
Yeah.
There's my enthusiasm.
Yikes.
How was your enthusiasm?
Agony.
I did notice you were sort of all curled up in a ball in the theater, which you don't normally do.
I don't normally. Normally I believe in the sanctity of the theater, but I was just lounging over 2 chairs by the end of it.
I think you'd be okay if I had pulled out my phone and started surfing.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So, do we want to give some background for anyone that Devil Wears Prada was a movie 20 years ago with Meryl. Years? Well, they made the comment. It was 20 years,
they kept making 20 years.
That's
yeah,
what they
I think
meant.
If not, it's close.
Meryl Streep is a fashion designer.
Anna Wintour.
Yeah, whoever
allegedly.
That is. Vogue magazine.
Yeah. The lady with the sunglasses.
Yeah, I know.
And the bob.
Right, whatever. And Anne Hathaway is
Andy Sachs.
A assistant that gets thrown into the world of haute couture. I can't say that correct. I'm not even close.
No.
Yeah. Haute couture?
But she wants to be a writer. She wants to be a journalist.
Right.
But, we were in a recession back then, and we're in a recession again, so journalism is bleak. So, here we are again.
So,
listen.
We got to do something with this. It's going to be a really long episode if we can't get through the first 30 seconds.
The Devil Wears Prada. Is it a good movie? No.
Isn't it? Oh, okay, I didn't watch it again.
Okay.
And I gave some thought to it, but I did watch the 7-minute recap of it on YouTube.
Who put out?
I don't know, but that had more energy and excitement.
That's what I was gonna say.
This entire movie had.
The Devil Wears Prada is not it's not a movie that I'm like, oh man, you want to see a cinematic marvel? Let me put on the Devil Wears Prada. But anytime that I am sick, or if I'm like, man, I just want to put something on, I always put on the Devil Wears Prada. If I can, if it's on some streaming service, I'm surprised I don't own it, actually. But there's, it does have that, early 2000s flavor of just, Meryl Streep is so mean, and it's so fun. That is the whole conceit of this movie. I mean, it's called The Devil Wears Prada. Mm-hmm. She's supposed to be mean. I don't want to see her have she has a
soft side.
Well, she has a little bit of a soft side.
In the original one too,
right?
Yes.
Oh, was that in the 7 minutes?
Yeah, it was in the 7 minute
at the very
recap.
end. Yeah, because then she gives the glowing the recommendation.
Yes. But that was it.
Right, but that's all that you need from that person, from
just
that character. Exactly.
Slit of light that sneaks out.
And I was talking to somebody.
Dark, evil orb.
Whatever. I was talking to somebody about this, and I was like, I think, because we were talking about Devil Wears Prada 2, and I was like, I don't think that if we made the first Devil Wears Prada today, Miranda Priestley would have been written like that at all. Oh wait,
that's Meryl Streep.
Yes, yeah. I don't think that she would have been able to be written in the way. Like,
No.
I feel like we've course corrected too hard to a place where, like, women aren't allowed to suck. And let me tell you, women suck. So, I think Miranda Priestly should be allowed to suck.
Yeah, but I guess the world doesn't live like that anymore. Only if you're high elected officials.
I mean, but, like, I don't know. I just, like, I don't see the point of what we're doing here. It's the same plot as the first one.
Exactly the same. And it's really sad that Anne Hathaway hasn't matured any in the 20 years. Even though she's a seasoned professional, had a success and accreditation, and yet she's still
the Anne Hathaway, Andy Sachs from the first movie was able to get an early edition of a Harry Potter book in the heyday of Harry Potter. When she was 23 years old. And you're telling me she can't do that and remotely close to that now? I don't. And then all this talk about them being like, talking about how journalism is being stripped away and how all these big companies are coming in to buy these things that used to be so unique and full of flavor and so important. Then they're being like stripped apart, whatever. And I'm just like, that's what you did. That's what you did to The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, Tina. That's really good. Wow.
That's what they did.
Yes, I didn't put it together like that. That's good.
It's quite frustrating because I'm like, you guys are just describing the problem that you have created here. We also need gaffers. This is an epidemic.
I don't know what a gaffer does.
People who do lights.
Oh.
I am sick.
Who is poorly lit?
Everybody. I want to see shadows. I want to see texture. I want to feel like I'm watching people and not just like cardboard cutouts of people. It is insane.
Well, no, that is reasonable in this movie, though. They were cardboard cutouts of people.
And it's an epidemic in Hollywood. It's a problem.
Well, at least it brought out some emotion in you.
No, because then I was just thinking the whole time, I was like, this is the second Anne Hathaway movie. Well, I guess third if we're counting my Devil Wears Prada rewatch earlier this week. But it's my second newly released Anne Hathaway movie that I've seen in a week. And what she did in Mother Mary, in comparison, I'm just like, what are we up to?
A money grab?
No, I mean, like, I support her. Like, whatever.
All right, well, let me ask you this question. Not so much about Anne Hathaway.
Gosh, I love her.
Assuming I hadn't bothered to watch
the 7-minute recap,
and I hadn't watched the first one, can you even watch this movie?
No.
This is not a movie.
There's no conflict. Every conflict is resolved in a montage in 3 minutes. There's no stakes. There's no purpose. There's no emotional heart of this movie.
And I didn't care about anyone.
No.
I mean, I guess it's nice if I was a huge, huge fan.
Me, though.
Of the original one.
Unfortunately, I do think that is me.
That is true, that is you.
I do think.
So it wasn't even satisfying for you.
No, and I do think that.
Was it nice seeing all the old folks come back?
Well, no, I just saw Anne Hathaway like a couple days ago.
Okay.
No, because it's so stripped away from what it was. There's no bark to Miranda. Like, there's nothing. There's no thorniness. There's no, like... I was thinking about it, too. I was like, it is staggering the amount of lines of dialogue that she has in this movie. Miranda Priestly, Meryl Streep. Because in the first one, so much of it is just, like, a glare. Like, she doesn't...
that's a good point.
She doesn't talk. And... look, I love Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep can act, but like we all know that. That's not who this character is. She's not yapping. She never has been. Like it felt like it was a misunderstanding of the character, or it felt like they were wanting to play it too safe and didn't want to be mean. But I think that it's called The Devil Wears Prada.
Right.
Look at that dog.
He's a very cute dog.
Ugh.
Back on topic.
We've lost our way as a country.
Well, I guess there was the issue, like you said, they couldn't make Meryl Streep mean again. They didn't feel comfortable having such a evil
but that's
force.
The point.
Right.
That is the point of her character, because underneath it all, like, we have so many male portrayals of bosses like that. Like, anybody. Pretty much any male boss in a movie is overbearing.
They tried to say that she has learned over the years and is being,
but she wouldn't.
Held back by her assistant.
But she wouldn't. She wouldn't.
She wouldn't. That is
she
true.
wouldn't learn.
Right. She would have been fired a long time ago.
But that's but I also don't think that she would have been, because like, has Anna Wintour been fired yet?
I don't know anything about Vogue.
I actually don't know anything either, and I feel like she could be litigious, so maybe I'll cut it out. But I mean, she already had that little bit of a soft underbelly to her. I mean, like I said, we saw it in the other one. We saw all of this happen. What it should have been is like where the movie ended, of like the two of them doing this together, the three of them, I guess if we're including Stanley Tucci in this, the three of them doing this together and like making a purposeful plea for physical media and like physical important work.
Oh, you think it's the media that matters? I thought it was purely her ability to drive fashion.
I think it's all of the above, but then
the media is immaterial. That's the part I think they missed. Right? It doesn't matter if it's a book. It doesn't matter if it's a TikTok. It doesn't matter anything. That was the one line in my 7-minute recap that I thought was really good. Don't
was
give me that face.
Narrated?
Yeah, it was narrated. But regardless, there was a line where Meryl Streep turns to Anne Hathaway, who has contempt for the fashion world, and says, "You think you picked those clothes that you're wearing?
Right. That's
no,
a great.
We made those. We made you think what you needed was that.
Right. The
and
green
that
sweater.
Right. And that level of biting criticism.
Right. And that's like her longest monologue probably in the movie.
Probably, right? But none of that in this. I mean,
no.
And they missed the opportunity to play the other card, which shocked me, which was, this is a world of billionaires. And you know, I know fashion is art, but so much of that is played by the tech billionaires and media billionaires and all this. And in the world we live in now, do I really want to care about these people and what they're doing with their money and on Lake Como and taking over the Vatican or wherever we were in Milan?
Yeah,
I know that's not the Vatican; it's some other nice church.
I don't know where they hold the Last Supper.
So they didn't even try to play that card and have some. Could have been a different angle, right? Some anger there and some.
Well, and I thought they were going to do something with fast fashion, because that's how the whole thing starts.
Right, that would have been a good choice too.
Runway accidentally supports fast fashion. And I'm like, okay, great, that's a real problem. But then no, it's just like, you guys want to see a montage with a bunch of inside jokes from the first one?
Do you want to just make an AI version of a Hallmark movie based on the Devil Wears Prada?
It was
right. I mean, it's sort of at that level. It had nothing.
No.
To
it had your girl though.
Oh, it was really. I'd like to see her more again. Is she okay? There's a chance I might know her name.
I would hope. You loved that show.
Was Bloom in her name?
That's her last name.
Her last name is Bloom.
Yeah.
Give me a first letter.
R.
Rebecca?
No.
Rachel?
Yeah.
Rachel Bloom.
Rachel Bloom.
Oh, why didn't she have more in here? She had like a throwaway
so she wasn't
part.
in the first one. I think she's only in it because Alina McCline, whatever her name is, the one who wrote Devil Wears Prada, is like both. The original and this one.
Oh, the same lady wrote it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I thought at least she could blame it on, the studios that took it over, and I made the original.
She still might be able to.
So, anyways, Rachel Bloom.
They're
friends?
Rachel, they, I think, co-created Crazy Ex-Girlfriend together.
Oh my gosh! Can we get that made into a movie?
No.
Green light that woman into another movie, or into a movie.
She was just in a movie.
That doesn't count.
Oh my
She barely has a role.
Yeah, I just think that there's a lot of... I think it's like the problem of Hollywood trying to... just banking on nostalgia without it doing anything purposeful.
The one thing I will give them credit for, the uncredited actor or actress in this movie. Can you name it?
Caleb Heron. Shout out Caleb.
No. And you can't... You should have got it by my use of pronoun there.
A dog.
No. Less animate.
Less animate. I have no idea.
Really?
No.
New York looked beautiful.
Oh, New York looked terrible.
What?
New York looked terrible.
That felt like New York in the 90s or the 2000s.
No.
It was...
God forbid we put a shadow on the city. It was all blown out.
I liked the energy of the city. It made me feel...
No, you got to watch the full first Devil Wears Prada because there's an incredible sequence of her running to work after she has, like, started to, like, learn how to dress herself, where, like, every time she ducks behind a cab or something, her outfit changes, and it's so good.
But can't we bring back New York as a character in movies?
Yeah, but not like
this. The happy, shining place of New York, not the real New York.
Well, I think that the
that artificial one that was created somewhere in the 80s and 90s.
I think that little rom-com that you wanted to see, One Night Only, looks like that.
I already forgot the trailer.
Oh my gosh.
Just give me something.
The one where premarital sex is illegal except for one night, and the guy works at the pizza place, and you said, "Who's that girl?" And I said, "That's Monica Barbero."
Oh, I don't remember. Sorry. I think I might have liked it or wanted to see
You
it.
did.
Something washed out into my head.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess we're almost ish.
No, we're not even close.
Okay, I love
you
Anne
have
Hathaway.
Yes. But you have an issue as a critic on where they went with this movie.
Well, yeah.
Do you think it'll do well? Do you think this will appeal? I know you, as a fan of the original, it didn't resonate, but you are an elevated fan of cinema.
So I tried to get...
What about for just, like, the average fan of this
I tried to
movie?
get us a ticket for the, like, fans screening, because I think they give out, like, a runway
that
magazine.
That would have been fun.
Well, it was at, like, 7 o'clock. But it was also... What,
is that past your bedtime?
No, it was just, like, pretty much sold out, except for, like, front row.
Oh, is that, like, why we saw those young ladies come to the theater this evening dressed up? Okay.
They would have been there really early.
Really early. But maybe they were going to have cocktails before.
For sure.
At our theater that has now a cocktail department.
Okay, they don't sponsor us yet, so stop shelling for them.
Oh, sure. We can shell for your favorite. What's her name?
What's my favorite? Nicole Kidman?
Yes.
Yeah, because Nicole Kidman brought back the movies.
That
you
movie
laughed
looked
at a
good.
Nicole
What was that
Kidman
one?
line.
I want to see that movie with Sandra Bullock.
Practical Magic 2.
What was it?
Practical Magic 2.
Okay, I don't know.
You have to watch the first Practical Magic.
I'll do that, but that looked like fun.
Okay, well.
I think. If I remember it. I did laugh at something, you're right.
Nicole Kidman's line?
Yes.
Okay, we're almost
I like Sandra Bullock.
What do you want to rate it out of? The Chanel boots.
Oh, I was going to go with the... I should know. Is it 9 West? No.
The
shoes with the red things on with the red thing on the bottom. What is that?
Louboutins.
No, that's not right.
Yes.
Really?
Christian Louboutin.
Okay. Sure. How many shoes?
What?
Heels.
Oh my gosh.
There were a lot of heels.
Well, yeah, of course. It's fashion.
I'm not even... This is an easy one for me.
What do you get?
1.25. Let's move on.
Yeah, it's a solid 1 for me, and all of that's for sweet, sweet Anne Hathaway, my Princess of Genovia.
Aww.
I love her.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
That's it for this week's episode of Movies with My Dad. You can find all of our episodes on movieswithmydad.com or the streaming platform of your choosing. You can also send us an email at movieswithmydadpod@gmail.com. My dad is desperate to hear from you. You can find me, Tina, on Blue Sky at Tina Kakadelis or on Letterboxd at Tina_DOCX. You can find my dad at the local Lowe's. Tune in next week when we head back to the movies.